What is up, nerds? Y'all are probably wondering, Drea, where have you been? I'm not gonna apologize this time. I'm just gonna say I got overwhelmed by a video that took a very long time to record, and then the audio got corrupted, and I got overwhelmed. So I guess I kind of dropped off the face of the earth. Also, a lot of stuff going on in my life. So we're just gonna do something a little bit easy, I guess. I've been really into like tier lists lately. I've been doing them with my brothers. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna start with a tier list of Barbie movies because I love Barbie movies. I've already made a video on how much I love Barbie movies. I'm gonna rank these, and I'm kind of annoyed that these aren't in order, but I didn't make this list. If I had made it, they would be in order. So we're just gonna start out. We've got just this is just a normal like tier list, and then I've got just S through F, and then I've got haven't seen. There's very few that I haven't seen, and I'll explain why I haven't seen them. So we'll just start with Barbie Mermaidia is freaking S tier. Mermaidia is like the best of the Fairytopia movies, and it's got Nori, who she should have ended up with Nori. Just pointing that out. They have great chemistry. Anyway, we're gonna move on. Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses was like the first Barbie movie that my mom bought for me in college. I love it. The music, the dancing, everything is just top tier. It's S. It just is. I love it so much. Um yeah, I even now in my head the songs are playing. I love that movie. Even though it's not technically a musical, a lot of Barbie movies that aren't musicals do have a lot of like classical music and stuff like that. So that's also kind of where my love of classical music comes from. So, fun fact. Okay, so Barbie and the Magic of the Rainbow is the third Fairytopia movie. It's not awful, but it's just average. I don't really remember what went on. They gave Bibble a girlfriend for some reason. And some people think Bibble looks scary. No, 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 no. Dizzle looks scary. Hopefully I inserted a picture to give you nightmares. It's awful. Okay, so Barbie and the Island Princess is actually a personal favorite of mine, but even I will admit that the decisions made in it were very, very stupid. Also, I hate her dress. I hate her dress in this movie. I think it looks really dumb. Tika is scary, but I understand her sentiments and why she did what she did in the movie. But the music is top notch. But I'll put it in B, just, to be honestly, it's a B tier movie. I love the music, but it's B tier. Okay, so Mariposa. I think this is the first Mariposa. I hope I don't have to go back on that. Mariposa is the first Fairytopia spin-off, and I like it. I didn't like it so much when I was younger, but I like it more now. It's definitely B tier. It wouldn't be A or S. It's definitely B tier. I like Mariposa's voice actress. I'll leave it at that. She has the same voice actress as Nori from Mermaidia, and the less I say about that, the better. Diamond Castle is A tier. I don't care what anybody says. I know that the guys in this are really dumb, but so are lots of Disney movie guys, so they're in good company, and they're twins, and they make jokes. It's novelty. The music in this is amazing. I really like the relationship between, I can't remember anyone's name right now because my brain is mush. Anyway, can't remember any names, but it's a good movie with really good music. It looks really beautiful. The story is great. It's A tier. It's not quite S. It is A. So, Barbie and A Christmas Carol is way better than it has any business being. It is B tier though. It's just Barbie in A Christmas Carol. I do like how they changed it to, it's Barbie as Scrooge. Well, kind of Barbie. She's not called Barbie in this. Most of the ones that it's Barbie in whatever, there's kind of this like Barbie cinematic universe type thing where after a certain point, it is implied that all movies that came before a certain point, and I'll talk about that when we get to that movie, all of those movies that came before were Barbie acting in a movie. So this is kind of like that. And I do kind of like that because it just kind of, it just ties everything together. It's very interesting. So yeah, Christmas Carol, it's fine. It's fun at Christmas. It's not one that I watch just whenever. I mean, there are Christmas movies when I'll watch whenever, but this is not one of them. It's B tier. It's fine. I'd say put it on for some kids. Barbie is Thumbelina is straight up F tier. It is one of the worst Barbie movies I've ever seen. And I've only seen it all the way through once because I have never had any desire to watch it again. I've seen it partially just to kind of show people this is why this sucks. First of all, it's called Barbie is Thumbelina. Barbie's barely in this. Like, there are Barbie dolls, but Barbie as Barbie is not really in this. Actually, I think it's just Barbie Thumbelina. It's not Barbie as Thumbelina. But first of all, it's not Thumbelina in the slightest. Like, you know how Disney will take like fairy tales and they'll tweak them so like they have a happy ending, or they'll change some details and stuff like that with like Cinderella. Well, they didn't really change Cinderella, but like Little Mermaid, you know that. This is not that. This is just them slapping a character's name on something that has nothing to do with them. And it sucks. Barbie and the Three Musketeers. I didn't really like that much when I was younger, but I actually think it's kind of good. You know what? I'm going to put this in A tier. It's cheesy, but in a fun way. I mean, it's a little bit of revisionist history, but I like Pocahontas, so I can't really say anything about that. And Anastasia. I think it's really good. I think the music is not... They could have done without the random addition of pop songs. It just didn't fit, but I like all the characters. So, you know what? This is fun. It also has some really, really funny moments. Barbie in a Mermaid Tale. This is such a good one. You know what? It's an A tier. It's a really good movie. And I feel like it's kind of underrated. I feel like nobody talks about it. But it's really good. But the funniest thing about this movie is that the main character's name is Merlia. And she finds out in the movie that she is half mermaid. How did she not know? How did she not know that she was half mermaid? Her name is Merlia. How did she not know? Like, anyway, it's still a really good movie. Okay, I can't actually see what this one is, but this is one of the older Barbie movies before Gen 2, which is when Barbie the Nutcracker started. So I actually haven't seen this. This is one from like the 70s or something. Haven't seen it. I don't imagine that I'll ever see it, to be honest. It's just not part of that, like, my Barbie movie canon. Just not a fan. Okay, so Fashion Fairy Tale. This is the one I was talking about, where every movie that came before this is now implied to be a movie that Barbie was acting in. At the beginning of this movie, Fashion Fairy Tale, she is acting in The Princess and the Pea, and then you get to hear her trailer and you see posters for like Three Musketeers and all these other movies. And I actually really like this. This is the first time that we're seeing Barbie playing Barbie for the majority of the movie. Like, at the beginning of several of the movies, she would be like telling Kelly a story or something like that. Kelly, who apparently doesn't exist anymore. Don't know when or why that happened, to be honest. Also, in the UK, apparently she's named Shelley. I only found that out because I used to be on a Discord where we watched Barbie movies every week, and like half the people in there were British. So, anyway, Yeah, this is the first one where Barbie is as Barbie for the whole movie. It's actually really, really good. I'm gonna put this in A tier. It's a fun movie. It's just a lot of fun. And it kind of goes along with Barbie A Fairy Secret. It's the one that came out afterwards, so it doesn't technically have to do with it that much. But it's also still really good. This one's really funny, but I will put it in B tier because most of what's going on is the comedy. And also Barbie's weird relationship with, I can't remember her name, whatever her frenemy's name is. I can't remember her name right now, and I'm not going to look it up right now. So it's a good movie. Ken is just like Ken is so abused in this movie. It's great. I love it. It's also like that in Fashion Fairy Tale. So if you're kind of like a Ken hater, which I don't know why you'd be a Ken hater. He literally doesn't do enough for anybody to hate him. If you're a Ken hater, watch Fashion Fairy Tale and then Fairy Secret. It's hilarious. Okay, so Barbie Princess Charm School is the second movie that my mom bought for me. This one I watched at the beginning of my freshman year of college. I loved it. I kind of want to put it in C tier because I feel like with this movie, it also marked a change in Barbie dolls in general, where they started being lazy with outfits. So at the end of this movie, they all have these really, like, they look pretty in the movie. They look pretty. The gowns are like crystal up top and then like a ball gown bottom. It's really pretty in the movie. But then they started doing that with the dolls. So now you couldn't like change the top of the doll. It was really dumb. Just really dumb. And they started doing that with other dolls too. Didn't like that. Also, if you're a cosplayer and you watch this movie, you're gonna be pissed because there's this part in the movie where their clothes get cut up and they're like, "Oh no, we have to wear uniforms to class," and they're like, "Haha, I know what to do." And scissors come out and they only have like half an hour. There's no way they made these outfits in half an hour. Not doing it. I'm a cosplayer. Nah. But also, it's the sentimental value of this movie. Also, it has a really like awesome montage song that I love to death. So I'd say watch it. I mean, anything above like C tier, just watch. Like C tier and above, watch it. They're good movies. They're solid movies. So Barbie: A Perfect Christmas. I know a lot of people don't like this one, but I'm going to put it in C tier with Princess Charm School. I think it's actually okay. The music's pretty good. This is where you find out that Kelly doesn't exist anymore. I think she's Chelsea now. I don't know. Barbie has a bunch of sisters now. And I think it's actually pretty good. It's a solid Christmas movie. Like it's kind of like Christmas Carol. It's not one that I'd watch outside of Christmas, but it's solid at Christmas. Okay, so Barbie and a Mermaid Tale 2. I'm going to put in C tier as well. It's just not very memorable. And I think it has like this weird villain type thing going on. And it's just not as solid a movie as the first one. Which, I mean, whatever. Like, who's watching this video anyway? To be honest. Are you guys actually enjoying this? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, so Barbie, Princess and the Pop Star. I know people don't like this movie. Once again, I'm going to put it in C tier. I think it's okay. It's kind of a retelling of Princess and the Pauper, which is, you know, Prince and the Pauper. But it takes a different kind of... It takes a different direction, kind of. It's mostly straightforward. But the characters are really fun, and the music's really good, and mostly good. The villains kind of suck, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so Barbie and the Pink Shoes, I gotta put in D. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people like this, and a lot of people saw it as a back-to-basics type Barbie movie, because this is a Gen 3 or 4 Barbie movie. and ballet was really prominent in Gen 2. I just think it's boring. It's boring and it just doesn't make a lot of sense. The ballet is fine, but I've seen better ballet in like the very first Barbie movie. So yeah, it's gonna stay in D. It's not memorable. It's not very good. Nah. Okay, Mariposa and the Fairy Princess. I don't remember a single thing about this movie except it's low-key about lesbians, which is like half of all Barbie movies. Just FYI. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in D tier. It's just not memorable. It was not memorable. Okay, so Barbie in a Ponytail. It took me a long time to watch this movie because it's called A Ponytail, and I thought that was really dumb. But I'm actually gonna put it in C tier. It's actually kind of good. It's one of those Barbie as Barbie, hanging out with her sisters and everything. It's pretty good. I like it. I like it fine. I've only seen it once, but I liked it fine. Okay, so Pearl Princess is another personal favorite of mine. I'm putting in A tier. It's really good. It actually feels more like, I don't know, I'd say Rapunzel. Like Disney's Rapunzel. Which we'll get to my controversial opinion on Rapunzel in a minute. It feels a lot more like Rapunzel, but I really like this. I like the feel of it. I like how Barbie is in this one. Like it's back to like Barbie being the main character, but she's playing a character. So I don't know. This is a really good one. If you haven't seen it, I'd really recommend Pearl Princess. It's a solid mermaid one. It's also one where they're mermaids the entire time, which I think it might be the only one where they're mermaids the entire movie. So it's good. I recommend it. Okay, so this is another Gen 1 one, so I haven't seen it. So we're not going to talk about it. Barbie and a Secret Door. The music in this is kind of amazing, but it's also super crazy. Like, the cheesiness is turned up to 50 in this. Not even up to 11. It's turned up to 50. It's crazy. I'm gonna put it in C tier. Like, the story itself is just really dumb. But the ending also kind of makes up for it, and the music kind of makes up for it. But I'm going to put it in C tier. It's fine. The dresses in this movie suck, though. Like, really suck. Like, Barbie for a while was kind of known for its fashion. That kind of dropped off after, like, Fashion Fairy Tale, which is sad. But it is what it is. Princess Power is D tier. It's just Barbie superheroes. It's not very good. It's just not good. Barbie Rocks and Royals is another one of my personal favorites. I'm gonna put it in B tier. I know, but the music is really good. But the story is kind of just like, I don't know. It's kind of Camp Rock 2. Not even Camp Rock 1. It's Camp Rock 2. But I'd rather watch this than Camp Rock 2. Yeah, I really watch it mostly for the music. But one of the main characters in this, Erica, she sucks. She is like the worst she's someone who I would never want to sing with. Like, we would be in a group for all of 5 minutes. I would either tell her to get out or I would leave immediately. Like, she sucks. She's such a diva. I can't stand what she does in the movie. She makes it all about her. I hate it. Like, I know she's supposed to be a pop star and everything, but nah. We ain't doing it. Hated it. Yeah, but I like this movie. I've seen it like 100 times by now. Also, this is another movie where the dresses just kind of aren't that good, but the music's good. You know, I'll take a lot of crap if the music is at least good. Okay, Great Puppy Adventure. I've seen it, but I don't remember a single thing about it. I remember there's puppies and it's Barbie and her sisters and all that. I'm going to put it in D tier. It just wasn't memorable at all. at all. Okay, so Barbie Spy Squad. I'm gonna put this one in C tier. I know that's kind of controversial. I know most people don't like it, but I think it's fine. Like, it's solid. Like, I wouldn't mind watching it right now, to be honest. It's a solid movie. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Dreamtopia. I don't think I've actually seen Dreamtopia. So I'm gonna put it in haven't seen. Uh yeah. A lot of these later Barbie movies, it's hazy if I've seen them. Okay, Starlight Adventure is D tier. It's just not, it's another one that's just not memorable. And at this point, they had kind of changed the art style and it looked very awkward and weird. And the story in this, I don't know, it's just Barbie in space. It just wasn't very memorable. Didn't like this one at all. Okay, Puppy Chase, I have not seen because I had seen Great Pumpy Adventure and I don't remember a single thing about it, so didn't see this one. Video Game Adventure is the second bad Barbie movie. It's just Barbie does Wreck-It Ralph and the Emoji Movie all at once. It's bad. The product placement is so blatant. Oh god, this movie sucks. It sucks, man. Like, I mean, it's Barbie does the Emoji Movie, so of course it sucks. But just the extent to which it sucks, man, it sucks. Okay, so Barbie Dolphin Magic, I don't know. I would probably put this in D tier. It's another one that's just not memorable. It's fine, I guess, if you want to watch it. It's just a lot of the ones with Barbie and her sisters just come off as not bad, but boring. And it should not be boring. Okay, so Barbie and the Nutcracker, easy choice. It's S tier. It's classic. The dancing is amazing. It got me into ballet. Just the story is really good. The Nutcracker is great. It's a great movie. Barbie as Rapunzel, another S tier movie. It's classic. I like this better than the Disney one, and high key, not even low key, high key, I think Disney stole their ideas for Tangled from this movie, because this one, Barbie is also a painter. That's not in the original tale, so where'd they get it from? She also wears purple. I'm not saying that Disney stole from this, but I'm saying that Disney stole directly from this. Just, putting that out there. Swan Lake, I know people don't like it. I do. I think it's amazing, especially the dancing and the characters. I know there's some interesting connotations, and look that up at your own discretion, but I love this movie. I really do. Yeah, the story's not great, but everything around it is fantastic. Love it. And also, Princess and the Pauper is the best Barbie movie. So, in fact, I'm just going to move it to the beginning of S tier. It is the best Barbie movie. It has the best music, the best story, the best characters, the best everything. Even the talking animals come off really good, and that's hard to do even in a Barbie movie. It's great. I love Princess and the Pauper so much. One of these days, when I figure out how measuring works, I'm gonna make one of those dresses. I'm gonna do it. Okay, so the first Fairytopia. Like, I know if we didn't have the first one, we wouldn't have the second one, which is S tier. But I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's fine. It kickstarts the whole thing. It's just okay. Yeah, it's just an okay movie. It's not super memorable. That's where Mermaidia comes in. But it's fine. It's not awful or anything. I'd watch it, I guess. I have it. Okay, Barbie and the Magic of Pegasus is one that I kind of consider up there with, I put it in A tier. Yeah, the polar bear is a little bit annoying. So what? A lot of things are annoying. I watch Hunchback of Notre Dame with the stupid gargoyles, so I can watch Matches of the Pegasus, which is a great movie, with that stupid polar bear. And I think that the Ken is really good in this. I think Barbie's really good. I love the Pegasus in this. She's amazing. Just a lot, there's a lot of good things, a lot of good ideas in this. And Barbie ice skating, that's pretty neat. I think it's the only movie where like she does that. That's really good. Okay, so the Barbie Diaries. I don't think this is very good. I understand what they were trying to do, and this was the first major art style change. It looks awful. Like, even it looked bad then, and it looks way worse now. Oh man, it looks terrible. The characterization in this is weird. Just it's just a failure of a movie. I get that they were trying to do something more modern, something that identified with the girl of today, but they missed the mark. It was awful. I did not like it back then. I do not like it now. So, Princess Adventure, people are saying that it's another Princess and the Pauper knockoff, but it's kind of not. It's not really the same thing at all. And it also has pretty good music. King of the Kingdom is in my 2022 playlist. I play that all the time. I love it. I think it's actually okay. I'm gonna put it in C tier. I think it's a solid movie. The only thing that really, really sucks in this are the dresses again. Like, you always get the thing at the end where they put on nice dresses and everything, and everybody's all pretty. The dresses in this suck, but I like it. I think it's pretty good. And then Big City Dreams is, I think, the latest one to come out. I have not seen it. The Barbie group that I was in elected to skip it because they said it was Barbie for kids again. Like, okay, yeah, Barbie movies have always been for kids, but they've always been something that we could still enjoy as adults. Apparently, this was not that. Though, I don't know. I've heard the opposite, too. I've heard that this is, I don't know, a lot gayer. And, that's always fun. So, who knows? It may have been good. It may have not been good. I haven't seen it yet. I think it's on Netflix. I need to see it. I'll see it eventually. I mean, there's an inevitability with this. If there's a Barbie movie, I'm probably going to watch it. Yeah, there's 5 of these here that I haven't seen. These 2 old ones don't count. I'll eventually see these because they're Barbie movies, and I love Barbie movies. So yeah, here's my tier list of Barbie movies. I hope you like this video. Please let me know in the comments if you absolutely hated this tier list thing. I'm working on a big tier list video, and I hope that you guys would like that. I'm also working on some tier list videos with my brother, and that'll be fun. Cause we get heated. We get heated with this stuff. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you're notified when I guess do this again. Cause I guess I'm gonna keep doing this. Cause it was kind of fun and unscripted. I didn't have to write anything for this. This was great. I should do more unscripted things. Also, please check out my Instagram where I post, I guess, whenever I want nowadays, and TikTok where I do the exact same thing. Think about posting some YouTube shorts at some point soon, so look out for those, I guess, since you can't get notifications on those, which I think is kinda dumb. Please have a great rest of your day, week, month, and year, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye!